tell you about what are the sort of things that the British government leaders and whether you are there. You can still try your chances, but you can also, this is the other thing, and that's why I'm very happy to see something of a minister in the Kosovo government. He founded the Kosovo Local Government Initiative. To welcome you today to the first event of its kind in Kosovo for potential Chevening candidates. And last but not least, Vesnik Tahiri, who is a man with many hats.
Don't think you're not good enough or that it's not your time. It might not be, right? That's our job. And if you get a rejection, keep on going. Many of our Chevening scholars have applied 2 or 3 times before they get in. I applied twice to the British government. Don't think that rejection is a bad thing. It is part of the necessary pathway to success. So I just say, if you want to do it, apply. The second thing is, have a vision. What do you want to do with this? Not just, oh, being a degree will be a good thing and I can't get a job and I might get some more money. What does this add, right? We have a recent Chevening scholar who has done a master's in the economics of medicine, okay, in the health system. Well, given that Kosovo is making potentially, maybe, so I understand, I don't know, ask the government, a health insurance scheme, and there's no one in the country who's trained in this, that is a clear contribution to the future of the society, what she is going to use it for. And so know why you want this, why you want these particular skills, why you want this knowledge, what are you going to do with it?
I'd like to share with you a different story, not because I'm different from my colleagues, but I just want to break through and share with you what drives success. First and foremost is ambitions in life. You need to have your personal goals. You need to have your personal objectives, let alone who you are as a family, as Ambassador said. Put aside obstacles that we have in this country. You need to look yourself in the mirror and say that, yes, I can. Because if they did it, I can do it as well. I had my ambitions. Sometimes I think that I was over-ambitious and I failed, which was fine. Sometimes I fought for my goals and I reached my goals. When I was 23, I started to work as a security guard, Siraitor, at the OSCE. And I took that job because it was extremely well paid. And I had to help my family and feed myself and then feed to my ambitions. And in a period of time for almost 3 or 4 years, I reached from the lowest level to a highest level into an international organization. I was working for the OSCE at the time. Which shows that when you are hardworking, when you have an ambition, when you have a goal, when you fight for it, then you get what you want.
And I know how important that meant to me all the way and made me who I am today. So because of that, I tend to give opportunities to almost every candidate that thinks that our office can provide him some sort of support on his career. So yes, we meet them, and comparing them to someone who really has experience, I prefer to take someone who really comes from the start.
In all these sectors, these new technologies, disruptive technologies, are also changing the way that the sectors operate. Now, one thing that I'd like to mention here in terms of if we're looking at potential degrees and what we need to go for, when you go for a taught program, let's say in a master's, you'll get the basics. You'll get a bit. I mean, if you've done a degree in the UK, the undergrad degree as well, you'll get a bit more of that. If you've done a degree here, you'll get a lot more.